Good evening, everybody. Today we will be seeing how to execute simple queries using Cassandra database. So Cassandra is a distributed database from the Apache server. It is a very highly scalable database, and Cassandra is designed to message very large amount of structured data. So here we will see how we can execute simple queries. The schema that we'll be using is customer with the customer ID, customer name, customer address, city, state, and postal code. The first question is to create a company database. The syntax used is to create key space company with replication equal to class. You give some strategy. I have used simple strategy, and the replication factor I have given as 3. Now you enter the company database using this use database name that will enter into the database company. The next question is to create a customer table with the above mentioned fields and with replication factor equal to 3. Since we have already created a database with replication factor equal to 3, I don't have to mention that here. Now while creating the customer table, you follow the same thing as in SQL database, the same syntax as in SQL database, with the only difference that for varchar you give text, and for postal code you either give int or varchar, but here you can give a special data type called var int. Coming to the next question, it is to insert 2 rows into the customer table. This follows the same syntax as that of SQL database. And coming to the fourth question, this is to insert a row into the customer table with only first 2 fields. You follow the same syntax as of SQL database even here. And to insert a new row into the customer table with new fields, age and date of birth, that is also the same syntax as in SQL. Now here we have got some extra functions. We can insert 5 rows using batch insert. So to use batch insert in Cassandra, the only addition to the insert syntax is I give begin batch command and an apply batch command before and after the set of insert instructions. The next question is to alter the customer table by adding a set called Hobbies. So I create a set, and that is done by writing the normal SQL syntax to add column Hobbies into the customer table, and then giving this for the data type set of text. Similarly, to create a list called phone numbers, the same syntax I follow, and instead of data type I give list of text. Similarly, to add a map called to do column, the same thing is done, but I give a map having 2 parameters, timestamp and text. And to display all the details in the customer table, the same syntax as in SQL, select star from customer. And here to display the details of customer whose age is greater than 40. Now unlike SQL, where I can give select star from customer where age is greater than 40, will give me the results of this question, yeah. But in Cassandra this will not work because age does not have an index on it. If this query must work in Cassandra, the column age must be given a hash index. If not, this will not work. So in order to make it work, I give the keyword allow filtering. When this is given, this query gets executed successfully. The same thing happens even in this case, to display the details of customer living in the state New York. Since state does not have an index on it, only the primary key has an index on it in this schema. So I give this keyword allow filtering. use cname in the where clause and you get the output. And then we have this. It is to display the details of the customer whose age is the minimum among all the customers. So you use same syntax that you use in SQL. And to display the average age of customers, it's again the same syntax that you use in SQL. And then to copy the customer table to the specified data path, D drive, ADB and customer.cv. So I give copy customer to customer.csv, and once this is done, I open the Microsoft Excel and get this information there. That is how I have copied my information, the customer table data, into customer.csv. That's it for